Welcome to the quick fix and flip calculator tutorial for morecalculators.com. At morecalculators.com, we have over 20 different free calculators to help you with buying a car, buying a home, renting a home, estimating your taxes, making a budget, calculating your income, and investing in real estate. We invite you to try our calculators today at morecalculators.com. To get to the quick fix and flip calculator, you go to our homepage at morecalculators.com, and then you just simply scroll down the page, not very far. You'll see it's right here. Go ahead and click on it, and you'll see Fix and Flip Calculator. Okay? Now this calculator will ask you for several different details. The first detail is the property address. Now the reason why we have the property address is because we generate a Google map that you can click on and print if you want to. So this is optional, but you'll get the map if you enter the address. So we'll go ahead and just enter an address here, and actually this is an address for a real estate office in the Denver area. Not mine, but so we'll just leave that. Now, we do not store any of this data on our servers or our systems, so you don't have to worry that we're capturing addresses or anything. Now, the next piece of information that we asked for is a desired currency symbol. Most cases you'll just leave this alone, but if this calculator is being used in a different country that does not use the dollar, then they are able to change to a symbol that they do use, such as the euro or something, pound or something like that. Now, the next question that's asked is your total down payment. What this is asking is how much of your money are you investing into this property. For this example, we're going to use $15,000. Okay? So we'll just leave that there. That means that we're putting $15,000 cash down and basically borrowing the rest from wherever. The next question is estimated final sales price. What this means is what is the price going to be when you sell it after it's been fixed up. That's what that's asking. For this example, we're going with 170 grand. The next question that it asks you is loan principal reduction. What this means is that when we finance this property, we're getting some sort of loan, which would be our whatever we buy it for minus our down payment. Since this is a fix and flip, we're not going to have this loan very long, and so but we're going to pay it off in its entirety. But there will be some reduction, a very small amount. So for this example, we're going with $100. Okay? Because this, we're not going to have to pay it back when we sell the home. So, but it's very small, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. You don't even have to put it in, it wouldn't affect things very much. The next question is acquisition costs. In other words, how much did you have to pay to acquire the property? So, for this example, we're going with 110 grand. So we got a steal, but the house needs some fixing up. That's why it's a fix and flip. The next box, the next question is carrying costs. So how much is it going to cost me to carry this house? Which would be the mortgage, electricity bills, gas bills, water bills, those kind of bills. For this example, we're going with $5,500. The next question is minor repair items. So basically these are minor repairs. For this example, we're going with $7,500. The next question is major repair items. This would be things such as the roof, the plumbing, a new furnace, things like that. For this example, we're going with 14 grand. The next question is disposal costs and cost of sale. When we go to sell this property, we're going to have to pay real estate commissions and title insurance. Those are our big expenses. There'll probably be other expenses such as seller paid closing costs. When they come through with an inspector, they may ask you to make additional repairs. We are going with $8,500 in disposal costs. The next question is, what is your capital gains tax rate? Because when you go to sell this place, whatever gain you have will be taxed at the capital gains tax rate. So we'll type in 20%. The next little part here is just simply a disclaimer that we have. So once you agree to these terms, we'll go ahead and click I agree, and then finally click on submit to receive your report. Now here is our report. Fix and flip investment report for the property. We have two buttons here, print and map it. Print would automatically print the report, and map it would generate that Google map I told you about earlier. And they're right at the top so you can quickly access them. Fix and flip investment report, we'll just go through these together and see what the computer tells us. It tells us our down payment, our estimated sales price, loan principal reduction, acquisition costs, carrying costs, minor repairs, major repairs, disposal costs, and then our capital gains tax rate. So basically it's just taking all this stuff from what we entered. Okay. Then what it's calculating is it calculates a projected income, sum of all of the expenses that we had, and then whether we had a profit or loss. So our projected income is basically when we sell it at the end plus any loan principal reduction. In this example, we have $170,100 in income. All of the expenses that we incurred, which was buying a house and repairing it and paying to get rid of it, was $145,500. That means that we had a profit of $24,600. If there was a loss, you would see that as well as a negative number. Then the calculator calculates a before tax and after tax return on your down payment, because that is the money you put at risk. So and the financed amount was putting other people's money at risk, so that doesn't count. Although it would count if, of course, you foreclosed or something, but for these calculations, it does not count. So on your money, we realized 164% gain before taxes and 131% gain after taxes. The dollar amount that we realized was $24,000 before gain, and then $19,680 after taxes. So that is the quick fix and flip investment report calculator. If you have any questions for us, you can visit the morecalculators.com help center, which is located on our homepage, morecalculators.com. And you'll be able to leave a comment or ask us a question. Thank you very much, and have a great day.